Warm in the greenhouse this afternoon, YouTubers. Very warm. How warm is it? Really? 38. That qualifies as warm. Alright. Today I just wanted to show you putting this tap into this water container. And this will be our water supply for the greenhouse, as you can see. And it's much needed. So it's going to happen right now. There's this gasket thing. It's totally brass. These things are very heavy duty. They're from Germany and they're top quality. It's 30 euros for this 1-inch tap, but it's a big bore. So that means that, see, 1 inch? That means we'll be able to fill up our bucket very quickly when it's time to water. There's 2 of these grommets, or is it a flange? I don't know. Anyway, there's 2 of these. One goes on the outside, one goes on the inside. So this is the hole we're putting in. Just this. And then once this is secured, then it's just a matter of screwing this in with a little bit of plumber's tape. This should be fine without plumber's tape, because it's really this rubber that needs to be very, very tight. That also means that I'm going to have to tighten this somehow. I think I have a tool big enough. I guess we'll find out. Alright. The only tricky part is putting in a perfectly round hole. And in order to do that, you need to use one of these hole borers. This was not cheap. 25 euros. Actually, no, it was more than, what was it? Yeah, like 20 euros plus. Yeah, this was very expensive. It was 2 parts. One part was 20 euros and one part was 15. So it's very, very expensive. But it's the sort of thing that is a precision tool. And precision tools cost money. And the idea is you should keep it for a long time. This will always bore 1 inch across that way. Same diameter as this. If you can see that, it's pretty good. The light's different in the afternoon, isn't it? Alright, I'm going to put it as low as possible, but still so that this ring can close all the way on the inside. So that's a certain distance. There'll have to be a tiny amount of space. I want to make sure that ring fits on the back. I mean, it would be a catastrophe if it didn't. So I'll put it just a little higher, actually. Whoops. Alright, it's a 2-hand job, this one. Just go slow. Try to be as straight as possible. I'm amazed it hasn't cut through yet. Mind you, haven't been putting a lot of pressure on. All it took was a little pressure. Alright, I didn't want to overdo it. Didn't want to make this hole less than round. Don't want this floating around on the inside. Alright, so clean off these burrs. Okay. Can you see what I'm doing? I'll try to bring you a little closer to the action. It's not a difficult operation or anything. It's quite simple. Alright, with these two parts. One of the rubbers is on the outside, one of the rubbers is on the inside. Oh, I wonder if that goes... No, that would be on the outside. Yeah, it would be like this. Then the tap would go flush onto there. That makes sense. Ooh, look at that, so tight. Alright, so there's one rubber ring on the outside there. Another on the inside. It's a tricky thing to film. Try and give you an idea what's going on. Oop. There it is. I put the rubber ring on already. There's that. And then here's that last nut. That really giant one. That's all there is to it. Of course it has to be really tight so that those rubbers compress and don't allow any water to come through. But in order to do that I might need a tool. Look, it's done. That's all there is to it. I'm going to tighten that with a I think I've got some sort of spanner or something that could make that distance. Alright, I'll be back in a second. Let this be a lesson to keep old heavy duty tools. I've had this for a long time, and to tell you the truth I've probably never ever used it, but I kept it because it was heavy duty and old fashioned, and today I can use it. Pretty tight. Comes with these covers. Another cool reason to get a big fat tap like this German one. I keep mentioning that just because the quality is very good. You just get to do everything without having to worry about things getting clogged. With a big fat tap like this, you know, there could be the occasional bit of grit or let's just say sawdust or something in there, and it'll come through the tap. I mean, of course you can take off this little filter on the inside and nothing should ever get clogged. Yeah, I've got to get some of that plumber's tape. But I've really gone off camera a few times today. Look at that sun, it's crazy. I think I'll do my videos in the morning because that light doesn't look right. It's shining straight off my head. Got glow head. So it's no biggie. Just get some plumber's tape. It's that very thin. I think it's PVC. It's not sticky or anything. Just get the thread on there one way or another. And once it's sort of, oh, my tape is old. It's falling apart. It's okay. I'll use it anyway. Alright. That ought to do it. We'll see if this thing leaks when I fill it up. That'll be the real decider. This is a tricky bit. Alright. Well, shit's on there pretty tight. So you're going to have to turn it all the way around. I didn't want to use brute force, but to tell you the truth, I think it's gotten tighter. So that's really good. Alright, on. This is on. On is a straight line, that means the water's coming out. This crosses the line, the water doesn't come out anymore. In order to test it, got the garden hose. Hosey. Alright, I've got a garden hose. I'm going to fill her up. I'm going to test it, and tomorrow morning I'll give you a review of how well it's worked. This is going to take hours probably to fill up. So I'll finish this video tomorrow morning.